semifinal night. The nightcap tonight featuring third-seeded Poplar Bluff against second-seeded Cape Central. Here are the starting lineups for the third-seeded Poplar Bluff Mules. 6'1" senior, number 3, Tyler Klein. 6'2" senior, number 10, Xander Martin. 6'2" senior, number 14, Carlton McDonald. 6'3" senior, number 20, Dominic Hardiman. 6'5" senior, number 33, Nick Rowland. The Mules are coached by William Durden, assisted by Aaron Duncan and David Prater. And here are the starting lineups for the 2-seeded Cape Central Tigers. 6 foot senior, number 4, Chauncey Hughes. 5'9" junior, number 5, Tyrus Redden. 5'11" senior, number 12, Caleb Oswald. 6'3" junior, number 21, Doriante Tucker. 6'3" senior, number 23, Kenyon Hodges. The Tigers are coached by Drew Church. Assistant coaches Kyle Keith, Jeff Beck, and Mike Church. Officials for tonight's game, Joe Bill Davis, Jason Vanovan, and Lloyd Rice.
Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here. Semifinal number 2. It's the number 3 seed. The Poplar Bluff Mules taking on the 2 seed, the Cape Central Tigers. Glad you're here with us. If you tuned in to the first semifinal of the night, you were entertained with a good game as it was a Sykes and Charleston classic matchup with the Bulldogs getting the victory big in that first semifinal game.
Should be a good one here tonight as well, Chris. Poplar Bluff trying to make a statement. They're taking on a very good Cape Central squad, though.
No doubt about that. 2 and 3, number 1, Sykeston already punched their ticket to the championship game tomorrow night at 8:30. The winner of this game will play Sykeston. The loser will play Charleston for third. Just like to remind everybody out there, we do have the email back up and working now, so you can email us in, webcast at sykestonr6.org if you're interested. Webcast at sykestonr6.org. Email us in, let you know, or let us know what your thoughts are about the game and who you're cheering for, maybe where you're watching from. We appreciate everybody that's tuning in, watching tonight's matchup. Rowland left that one short. Corner 3, in and out, no good. And we get our first foul of the game.
Klein with the shove after the pass, after the missed shot.
Loose ball foul against Klein.
Size of Bluff versus the quickness of Cape Central. Cape Central ranked in Class 4 in the state. Poplar Bluff undefeated on the season.
Cape Central going to pick up in a full court press here now. Klein shot off. Here come the Tigers. No score, about a minute and a half gone in this game.
Both teams a little jittery, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say a little sloppy start maybe for both these teams. And that'll get the scoring going. Xander Martin hits that corner 3.
Martin can shoot a 3. That's about all he does, shoot his 3s out there, but if he's left open, he can hit it.
So far in the first couple minutes, Bluff getting back quick on defense. They don't want to get out and I think run too much with Cape Central. Tigers cold from the field to start as Hodges couldn't get that one to go. But good defense right there by Hodges, and he'll go in and throw it down with the big two-hand jam.
That's where Bluff's guard's going to have to step up against this Cape Central pressure to give them a chance.
And we're going to get a foul. Hardiman was driving to the bucket.
2 on Hughes, right?
It is. That's going to get Anthony Mackins into the game. So Hughes already having to take a seat a little over 2 minutes into this game.
Rolling with a step back three.
Yeah, we saw him do that in the first round.
He hits that, they're pretty tough.
No doubt about it.
I would think Cape Central was going to let him take all that he wanted.
5-2. Bluff leads. Free throw line jumper off the mark. Oswald did a good job knocking it back. Try to save it. Ball on the floor, and Bluff will come away with it. Martin wide open. Couldn't get it. Rowland did a good job staying with it. Left it a little short. Hardiman got it to go, and the foul.
Hardiman a bull inside, wasn't he? Good job by Rowland, keeping 2 good plays to keep the ball alive for Poplar Bluff.
Got an email from Nick Weisner. Jeff, he wants to know if we think either one of these teams have a chance to take down Sykeston.
Oh, yeah, I do.
No doubt.
I do.
I agree wholeheartedly with you.
Got 2 good teams. I think Bluff size and could give Sykeston some fits. And anytime Sykes and Cape Central, they're just like mirror images of each other.
Yeah.
Get up and down the floor. Coach Church always is well prepared.
Sykeston's shooting the ball well in their first 4 games. There's no doubt about that. But, Bluff's a tough team, as you just said. Cape, extremely quick and athletic.
Hardiman makes Bluff special team.
Cape is a preseason. I believe it was number 8 or number 9 in Class 4 state rankings. I know a lot of times state rankings don't, mean all that much, but a lot of talent on the floor right now between these 2 teams. And a 3 for McDonald.
I tell you what, Bluff's doing a lot better shooting this year. I mean, they're very senior-oriented. They've got goals in their mind, and, they wanted that number 1 seed in this tournament.
They did. And a whistle, and we're going to get a hold. We appreciate the email, Nick, and thanks for watching. We hope you will tune in if you can't make it out to the games. Floater in the lane. Good for Mackins. What good body control as Mackins got up in the air.
Mackins going to have to play well with Chauncey Hughes in foul trouble.
Knocked out of bounds there by Red.
That's how quick Charleston
Yeah.
or Cape Central is right there. You get that pass with a little air under it, and Cape Central can come and pick it off. Bluff guards are going to be a key to any success they have tonight. They're going to have to handle the pressure, shoot the ball well, make good decisions.
Poplar Bluff leads it 10-4. Stepped out of bounds, making that baseline move, turns it over. Back to the Tigers. Midway in this first quarter. Nice take by Redden.
Redden's great in that open field. You leave him some room to penetrate, he'll find a way to get open.
Klein couldn't connect with that 3. Martin's follow, left it short. Hardiman, not there. And Bluff gets another chance to reset the offense.
Little things like Hardiman just keeping it alive. He doesn't miss that easy shot inside, but he kept it alive for him.
Short on that 3 was McDonald. And a 3 for Oswald. Oswald can get hot.
Right, and if he is hot, he makes Cape Central even better.
No doubt about that.
Rowland able to help handle some pressure.
10-9. And that's going to be a turnover by Poplar Bluff. That's going to get Joseph Hardiman into the game. Tigers being very patient here offensively on this, and they're going to get a strip and a steal for Klein. He wants to push the action. Couldn't lay it in off the glass, and we're going to get an over-the-back foul on Hardiman. They're going to get him.
Got to finish that. If you're Klein.
That's his first team foul, number 2.
Cape trying to take their first lead of the game with the bucket, and they do right there. Left-hand touch for Kenyon Hodges. That's Hodges' second field goal of the game and gives Cape their first lead, 11-10. Hardiman missed that. Rebound and put back good, though. Joseph Hardiman.
Bluff missed a lot of easy shots.
They
in there,
have
haven't
inside.
They? Hardiman stayed alive, kept that one for him.
Oswald, deep three, got it to go. Second three in his first quarter for Oswald.
Might be one of those nights where Oswald's lighting it up. He's hit his first 2 from three-point land.
Klein was calling for it in the corner, and he got it. Tyler Klein, the 6'1" senior guard. Just over a minute left. Poplar Bluff led throughout probably the first 5 or 6 minutes or so, but it's been back and forth the last minute and a half. A couple of different lead changes late in this first quarter. Been a good first quarter for both teams. Redden's going to be fouled out front on the floor.
When Redden sees you come out and contest his shot, he's going to drive right by you. I've seen most success with Redden if you let him take that outside shot until he starts to hit it.
Right.
Because he can blow by almost anybody in the area off the dribble.
Again, we got the email address up, webcast@sykesandr6.org if you want to email us in. Fadeaway 3, not there for Oswald. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. Good job by running the floor right there by McDonald. It's going to be the first on Oswald. 15th foul against Cape Central. Just over 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Glad you're here with us on the YouTube channel, SPS TV. Mr. Steve Byler and his students that put this together do a fabulous job each and every night. They've been working here for 2 weeks, as the girls SEMO Conference tournament was here last week and the boys tournament this week. So they've been busy producing all these games for you fans back at home. Hope you enjoy watching as much as we enjoy bringing it to you.
This game more of a slow-down half-court game compared to our last game that seemed to be up and down all the time. Folks are a little quiet.
Good follow by Brown. His first point of the game.
7th different mule to score.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Poplar Bluff 17, Cape Central 14. Back after this break, you're watching semifinal action of the 2018 SEMO Conference Tournament. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here. Second quarter action. Redden slashing to the bucket. Good job by Poplar Bluff collapsing on him. They realize that they need to keep him pushed out. Both of these teams undefeated on the season so far. Kendrick Brown going to get called for the foul.
Looks like Cape Central's just playing the 4 guys out, Chris, and somebody finds an opening and they take it to the hole, just like Hughes did right there.
That's the first on the first on Brown. See if Hughes can get the second. Missed them both.
Good steal by Redden.
And another foul on the Mules.
Foul on the Mules, Kendrick Brown, his second.
That's going to be number 2 on Brown, so he picks up back-to-back fouls pretty quick.
Oh, for 3 now for Hughes at the line.
I say Hughes is a good shooter.
Yeah, good free throw shooter as well.
He has missed 3 in a row. That's unlike him. He'll find his touch here. Probably make about 8 or 9 in a row or something. Missed that one. Offensive board, though. Triplet, but he had it stripped away.
Good move by Hardiman.
Couldn't finish. Oswalt clears. And now we're going to get a reach in. I think they're going to get Hardiman.
Yeah. See that how many times
Yeah.
you miss a shot that you think you should make and you come back and get a foul?
That's the 16th foul against Poplar Bluff, so Cape Central will be shooting free throws from here on out. Long range 3, way off the mark.
That's a pass.
Yeah, I was going to say, good job by Hodges to realize that, catch it and put it in. Runner wouldn't go. Rolling turnaround wouldn't go. Hardiman got it.
Pounding the glass are the Mules.
Second and third opportunities. Bluff back up by 3.
Good passing ahead of the field.
And we're going to get a foul on Oswald as
Hardiman
Joseph
trying to
Hardiman.
slam
Yeah,
it.
he was going to go up with the 2 hands.
Wow. Good way to run the break. Good job by the guy. I didn't see who it was at the half line, but he got it up to Hardiman, made that good pass, and once he did, Hardiman ahead of the field.
Got the first free throw to go, so that's 2 on Oswald. Hughes has 2 also for Cape Central, so keep an eye on that. 6 minutes left in his first half. Both of them, you know, Coach Church does not want them to pick up foul number 3. And he got them both, did Joseph Hardiman. Mules pushed their lead up to 5 now, 21-16. Triplet on the entry pass. They're going to say that the foul was before the shot.
Foul on the Mules, Jamari Sellers. That's his first. Team foul number 7.
That's the first on Sellers. And it's going to be a 1-1 situation.
Dorian Triplet to the line, shooting 1-1.
Got the first one. He'll get a second. Little perspiration on the floor. They're trying to get up. And he got both of them. (21-18). Poplar Bluff leads.
Good help defense by Hughes, or by Redden.
And it's blocked out of bounds, but they're going to say a foul on Sellers. That's a quick 2 on Sellers.
Redden came over. They trying to lob it into Rowland. Just came from Rowland's blind side. How many times we see Redden do that?
Redden very quick. Got the first free throw. Couldn't get the second to go. 5:30 left in this first half. Mules lead it by 2, 21-19. Klein couldn't get that 3 to go. He hit a 3 in that first quarter, about midway in that first quarter, and has been a little quiet ever since.
Already the second tournament of the season for the Tigers. They won a tournament around Crystal City, isn't it? Somewhere like that.
The Fountain City Classic. Not sure exactly where it is, but I'm pretty sure that's the name of it.
2 tournaments for the Tigers in their list of games. Poplar Bluff went to the North Stewart. 24 hours of basketball.
48 hours.
48 hours of basketball.
Yeah, played up there. They got them a win up there at that. Cape Central deciding to really slow it down here. Down 2 midway in this second quarter. And a travel as he lost his footing, did Mackins. You want to email us in? We've got the email up and working. Webcast at sykestonr6.org. Jeff will answer all your tough questions. Student section start to go back and forth.
That's a good part of SEMO Conference basketball.
No doubt about it. He'll leave him open. He'll take that, and he can knock it down, but decide not to. Now gets it down to Triplett. I thought Hodges was going to take that wide open shot. He'll take this one. Spot up 3, in and out, no good. Hardiman got up high to secure that rebound. And a third opportunity here for Bluff. Rowland couldn't finish. Hardiman again.
He can finish.
He can.
I love Dominique Hardiman.
Coach Durden wanting the foul, didn't get it, but they do get the 2 points.
Just around. He just reminds me of Charles Barkley. Just around, not very tall, but got a nose for the basketball.
And a blocking foul. Going to be another 1-and-1 situation here for the Tigers. That's number 2 on Xander Martin.
To the line, shooting 1-1. Duriante Tucker.
Missed the first one, but it'll stay right here. As they say, it went out of bounds off Hardiman. We had a good one In the first game, it was all Sykeston in that classic Sykeston-Charleston matchup. Been a back-and-forth game here. Poplar Bluff has really led throughout, but it's been close, and Cape Central has led on 2 or 3 different occasions. This second quarter, Bluff's been keeping it between about a 2 and 4 point lead. Cape Central, the 2 seed. Poplar Bluff, the 3 seed. Redden couldn't hit that outside shot.
Good defense, got a hand in his face. Made him alter the shot.
And Hardiman loses it. Here comes Hodges. And they're going to get Hardiman on the push from behind.
2 on Hardiman. Hard to split those double team. A lot of these guys think they can do it. Not against this quick Cape Central defense, though.
Borders into Blissets are watching. It's Oswald. I've always called him Oswald, so I've probably always said it incorrect. I'll try to correct that. Oswald. Good to hear from you, Deshaun. Hope you're doing well. 2:47 left in the first half. Cape's got it down to a 2-point lead for Poplar Bluff.
There's a man underneath the bucket.
Hardiman with another follow.
6 in the quarter now, 8 in the game.
Coach Church was just shaking his head. I looked over at him after that and just kind of shaking his head as Hardiman's getting those second and third opportunity buckets for Poplar Bluff.
Redden lost the handle. Thought it went off a mule, but the referee was right there.
Ten-foot jumper for Lathan. His first bucket of the game. Pushes the lead up to 6. I believe that's the biggest lead of the game for Bluff. And we're going to get a foul on Lathan defensively.
Anthony Mackins to the line, shooting 2.
Got the first free throw, did Mackins. He'll get a second.
He's had a lot of minutes in this first half with Cape Central in some foul trouble.
Klein drives baseline. Latham, 10-foot jumper. Got it.
Line drive shot, but a good job by Klein breaking the defense down.
Pushes the lead back to 6. 29-23. John Winkler, he's tuning back in. He says it's time for a Cape Central big run and missed too many free throws. I would agree with you.
3 for 9 Tigers in free throw line.
3
John.
for 9. Cape Central's a better shooting free throw team than that. Just been off a little bit here tonight. Triple had it blocked, but they're going to get a foul on Rowland. That's only the first on Rowland, isn't it?
Right.
Big physical player.
Triple's played well. He's hit 2 of the free throws.
Triplet, a 6'2 sophomore. Rattles home that first free throw. Triplet only had 2 points in that first round game.
He gives Cape Central some size.
Couldn't get that second, though. $1:30 left in this first half. 5-point lead and the basketball for the Mules. Poplar Bluff has led for most of this first half.
I want to tell John that Frankie ran Ryan off. Ryan was all set up, John, and Frankie come in and booted him out, sent him down to the far end. So I thought you'd enjoy that.
Hodges couldn't finish, but he's going to get 2 free throws coming up.
Foul on the Mules, Joseph Hardiman. That's his second. Kenyon Hodges,
A lot of fouls.
shooting 2.
Yeah, starting to pile up here. Hodges got the free throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Sometimes it's just about the right person being there. Got both of them. Hodges got a good-looking lefty shot. Cuts the lead back down to 3, 29-26 as we go inside a minute left here.
I don't believe Cape Central's played well, but they still just trail by 3.
Yep, good point.
Hodges with 2 hands on the back.
Foul on the Tigers, Kenyon Hodges.
That's a foul.
Foul number 7.
Takes about 2 hands to keep Hardiman from posting you up.
Hardiman hit the front end of that 1-and-1. Couldn't get the second.
Redden with a bad turnover right there.
Yeah, you don't see that too often from Redden. Nice spin move for Hardiman. How many's he got now?
11 for Hardiman.
First player in double figures.
Set that move up, didn't he? Kind of went
Yep.
right and then come back left.
Redden free throw line jumper, too hard. Redden can knock down that free throw line jumper. Was off a little bit on that one.
Might take the final shot here if I'm Bluff.
Forcing the action, and they're going to get a travel. I agree with you. I'm not sure why he was forcing it in there. You got a 6-point lead here. Just hold the ball, take that last shot, so at least have that 6-point lead. Now Cape Central can cut it in half with a 3. But they'll have to earn a couple points from the free throw line.
Foul on the Mules, Tyler Klein. That's his second.
That's the second on Klein.
Tucker to the line, shooting 2.
Tucker 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Cape Central with only 1 bucket here in this second quarter, Chris. All their other points have been from the free throw line.
I did not realize that. One field
bucket.
goal.
Yeah, 1 field goal.
Tucker couldn't rattle that one home. Crowd thinned out a little bit after Sykes and Charleston, but still a good crowd here for this second semifinal. 3 at the buzzer, and it's off the mark, and that will bring us to the half. Poplar Bluff 32, Cape Central 27. We'll step aside for a halftime break. You're watching semifinal action here, the 2018 SEMO Conference Tournament on SPS TV.
Let's run down the scoring before we get ready for the second half. First for Cape Central, they had one player in double digits. That was Kenyon Hodges with 10. 6 for Oswald. 4 for Mackins. 3 each for Redden and Triplet. And 1 for Tucker for the Tiger total of 27. Cape Central, 11 for 19 from the free throw line. All of those free throws came in that second quarter, Chris. They only had 1 field goal in that quarter. Cape Central was led in scoring by Dominique Hardiman with 11, Joe Hardiman and Latham with 4, 3 for McDonald, 3 for Martin, 3 for Klein, and 2 for Brown. Poplar Bluff was 3 for 4 from the free throw line.
Bluff ball to start this second half.
19 free throws to 4.
Wow.
Cape Central slashing, making you foul.
And you would think the team that has the 19 free throws would be leading.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Corner 3 off the mark. And we get a stop behind the play as, I saw it was Oswald and Hardiman kind of tied up back behind the play. Hardiman lost his glasses. Not sure exactly how he lost them, but. And we're going to get a technical foul, I believe.
I think it's double technical.
I think it is. We'll wait and try to sort it out.
I missed it, too. It was behind the action. Cape Central they stopped Cape Central a 2-on-1 break. Hardiman got the technical, so each of them now got 3 fouls.
Yep.
It stopped a 2-on-1 break for Bluff.
So it'll be Cape basketball after the double techs.
We'll keep the basketball at the point of interruption.
Coach Drew Church not happy with the call. I don't think Coach Durden was happy with it either. Corner 3 off the mark.
I can see Coach Church because I had my break the other way.
Oswald looks to push it. Couldn't finish, but the tip good from Hughes.
I see more energy already in the Cape Central Tigers here.
Well, and that's what you miss. Hughes was on the bench, quite a bit with those 2 early fouls in that first half, and that's what you missed right there. Hughes is a big-time player for the Tigers. They've cut it down to 3 now, 32-29. And we get a hold out front on Hodges.
A lot of fouls. Continuing.
Three ball off the mark for Martin.
Bluff settling for shots instead of attacking.
We had some stuff back behind the play again. I don't know if you saw it, but Oswald was hooked up with Roland down there too. Coach Durden is not happy at all. I think he said a little something to Oswald.
Now they're tangled up.
Redden back the other way, couldn't get it. Alley-oop dunk off the mark. Klein stripped on the way up.
That was all Caleb Oswald. It was 3-on-1.
Yeah.
Tigers didn't even get back. Oswald stopped that.
Redden with the bucket on this end. And after all that, Cape Central's cut it back down. Klein had it stripped away by Redden.
Well, we get some up and down action.
Coach Durden was going crazy down there. Poplar Bluff with the ball in a 1-point lead.
Well, they got Oswald and Rowland matched up. Oh, my.
And a block by Redden.
Thing's getting a little chippy.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy out there between these two. Perspiration on the floor, maybe. They're going to try to – something was on the floor. They're going to try to get it off. Couldn't tell. Martin's going to trigger it in for the Mules. Again, we got the email address up if you want to email us. Webcast at sykestonr6.org. That's webcast at sykestonr6.org. We heard from a handful of people tonight. Good to hear from you. We got that back up and working. Tyler Klein's going to pick up number 3.
He joins Hardeman with 3 fouls for Bluff. Closest Cape Central's been in a while, Chris.
Could have taken the lead right there. Couldn't get it to go. It's going to be Bluff basketball. Coach Church asking the official to get help. He thought it was his ball.
He wanted to know how he could see it at his spot he was, and that was a good point.
And Martin's going to get called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, I like that call too. Martin took it a little bit too far. Good job by the Cape Central getting the position.
That's number 3 on Martin.
Klein with 3, Martin with 3, and now Hardeman with 3.
Oswald, 3 from the top of the circle.
He's got 9 in the game.
Cape Central takes their first lead in a while. They lead at 36-34. And an answer right back for Joseph Hardeman.
Good pass from Dominique Hardeman. Got it inside, kicked it outside for the 3.
Redden 3. All of a sudden, it's raining threes, and Coach Church wants to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. Midway in this third quarter, Cape Central leads at 39-37.
(12-5) run by the Tigers gives them their first lead.
Hardeman banks one home. Went behind his back and then kissed it in off the glass.
Getting a little floated again.
Hughes had it blocked.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
Knocked away from behind. It'll stay with Bluff. 39-39. We got a good one here in the second semifinal of the night. The winner of this game will move on to play Sykeston for the championship tomorrow night, 8:30. Loser will play the Charleston Blue Jays for third place.
3 now on Hodges.
Foul on the Tigers. Kenyon Hodges is third. Team foul number 4.
Hope we got enough left to finish this game.
Hardeman was asking for it, got it in a little turnaround hook.
Unstoppable right there. The baby bull.
And they'll say that Hodges stepped on the in line, and he turns it over.
Four on two.
Nice dish to Klein for the bucket.
All started with Hardeman passing it and cutting toward the bucket, and they had a quick 4 on 2.
Coach Durden wants a timeout. We'll take it with them. 2:52 left third quarter. Poplar Bluff 43, Cape Central 39. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here. We got a good one. Second semifinal of the night. Knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Redden lost a handle. Luckily, kicked it off Martin.
It'll stay right here underneath us. Hughes will trigger this in. And they kiss it in up the glass for Oswald.
Martin went for the pump fake. 11 in the game for Oswald.
And another 3 for Klein. Redden quickly back the other way. Wow, how quick is Redden?
Quick.
That's the second on Roland.
Tyrus Redden to the line, shooting 2.
Redden couldn't hit the first. But he got the second. (46-42) inside 2 minutes of the third quarter. Count the bucket and the foul
In
for Tucker.
traffic, Tucker.
Yeah.
Get the rebound, you head the other way. Both teams do it. I was going to say Hardeman, he's picked up his ball handling a lot better this year. Missed that down there, and I couldn't really get it out. And here comes Cape Central the other way.
And a three-point play by Tucker cuts the Poplar Bluff lead down to 1. Lost it out of bounds, a little out of control there for Joseph Hardeman. Probably should have kicked it to an open player. Nice little sidestep from Hughes.
Had Oswald set up for a screen, but Bluff was reading it, overplaying that, and he went the right way for the easy look.
Cape Central retakes the lead now, 47-46. And a strip by Hodges. And he'll throw it down.
Hodges has got some hops.
Oh, yeah. Corner three off the mark. Hardiman back to Klein. Too hard. Oswald clears.
Hardiman passed up a shot in there for the three.
And Cape Central just taking it right to the bucket, and we're going to get an
Well, we called
offensive
a
foul, I
charge.
believe, on Tucker. They are going to get Tucker with the charge. And Coach Church says you got to be smart about it.
Foul on the Tigers. Doriante Tucker, his first. Team foul number 5.
Bluff down 3 late in this third quarter. Rolling, left that 3 short. Here comes Hughes. Well, Cape Central, they're just getting it and going with it. As soon as they get the rebound, they're just taking off
Yeah,
and taking
whoever
it strong.
gets it goes.
Yeah. Take it strong to the rim.
Maybe a little quick shot that time.
And we're going to get a foul. I believe they're going to get that on Hodges.
Foul on the Tigers, Kenyon Hodges.
Ooh, that's 4 now
Yeah,
on
that's
Hodges.
4. That's what I was looking. I thought that may have been 4 on him. They're going to have to get him out as Mackins is going to check back in.
I thought it was a quick Cape Central shot. It was inside of 10,
Right.
playing for the final shot with the lead.
Now,
Now
Bluff's
you get one of your studs with 4 fouls and a last chance.
desperation 3 off the mark, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. Cape Central 49, Poplar Bluff 46.
Cape Central outscored Bluff 22-14 to take the lead here, heading into the fourth quarter.
Jeff, I was listening to Coach Church. I took my headphones off to listen to him as Hughes will start the scoring here in the fourth quarter, and he told his team, he said, you need to drive to the rim and force them to play defense.
Force the referees to make a call.
He didn't say that, but maybe could have been a little bit of that. And a foul down on a baseline. They're going to get Oswald.
4 on Caleb.
Yep. So he's got 4. Hodges has 4. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for Hardiman. So Bluff going to be shooting free throws for the rest of this game.
Hardiman leading the way with 16 for Poplar Bluff. Got a good one here. Winner gets Sykeston for the championship.
Couldn't get the second.
Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's going to be fun. It was packed tonight for the first game. It'll be packed tomorrow for all 3 games.
Yeah. Cape Central with the 4-point lead. They're going to get
Jack in the bucket. Cape Central, it's their best offense, Chris. If they spread the floor,
Right.
You're playing them a man, you got to come out, and then they slash because they're so much quicker. Got to have some good help defense for Poplar Bluff.
Mackins gets a lead back to 6 now for Cape Central. 53-47. And another offensive foul on Sellers. I believe that's his 3rd foul. 2 of them have been of the offensive variety.
And another easy call.
Yeah.
Player control foul, so no free throws coming. Both teams in the bonus now. Cape's already shot 22 free throws compared to only 4 for Poplar Bluff.
Wow. Hughes, another bucket slashing.
Scoreless at the half. He's got 8 points all in this second half.
He's been able to stay on the floor in this second half.
Tough
Hardiman
shot.
up and under.
Oh,
Got
my.
it. Yeah.
Tough shot that went in.
And a blocking foul on
4
Dominique
on Hardiman.
Yep, that's going to be 4.
They listen to Coach Church then. They have just attacked the bucket.
Team foul number 8.
Redden a little shaken up, fell hard to the floor.
Tyrus Redden.
Two for 4 from the free throw line is Tyus Redden.
Make it 2 for 5 as he missed the first one. Again, we got the email address up and going if you want to email us, webcast@sykestonr6.org. That's webcast@sykestonr6.org. And a blocking foul. And Joseph Hardiman going to get 2 free throws.
That's quick on quick with
Yeah.
Redden guarding Joseph Hardiman.
Team foul number 8.
Both of them hit the floor pretty hard.
Joseph Hardiman to the line, shooting 2.
Right on home the first one. He'll get a second.
He's off the bench with 10. Contributing on the bench with points for Joseph Hardiman.
Couldn't get the second.
Spreading the floor. Nobody anywhere near the paint.
Yeah, you know, you'll see the Cape Central team do this a lot. They get the lead and the basketball. They'll go to the corners and really spread it, force you to come out on them. Hughes lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, lucky to keep it there. All kinds of trouble. Could have been a foul called.
And Coach Church wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. 5:21 left in the game. Cape Central leads by 6. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh back here. Cape Central take a little timeout and getting a little chippy out there again in this game.
Martin was late jumping in. Was already blown, and he jumped on top. Little scrum.
Got over 200 people watching this game right now, so I'd like to thank everybody that's out there watching this action. You've been entertained with the good one. 6-point lead for Cape Central, 56-50. Just over 5 minutes left in this game.
And that's what this place for.
Yeah.
Our old buddy from Jackson emailing back in. Brad Wendell. He watches all the time online. He enjoys the broadcast. Good to hear from him. His Jackson Indians, they'll be back in action tomorrow night for the Consolation Championship. They'll be taking on Notre Dame. Notre Dame Jackson in that 5:30 game for the Consolation Championship. Charleston will be playing for third against the loser of this game at 7. And then the Bulldogs of Sykeston will play for the championship against the winner of this game. That game's scheduled for 8:30.
4 on Martin. Cape Central just, when they spread it out and you've got to chase the ball,
Right.
Man, that's tough to do. A lot of time, though, Chris, just inside of 5 minutes.
Couldn't get the first one. Could Redden. Here come the Mules. Down 6. Just under 5 minutes left in this ball game.
Everything but went through the rim for Joseph Hardaway. Good move. Just rolled around, just wouldn't fall.
Mr. Richland Rebel at home watching. Jeff Ross. Tyler Klein had it picked from behind. Here comes Redden. Nice dish to Oswald. And we're going to get a foul on Martin.
Martin's going to foul out.
I think that's 5 on him.
Went for the pump fake. Got to know you got 4. There goes one of Poplar Bluff shooters off the floor. Dominique Hardeman will check in for him. He's playing with 4 fouls.
2 shots coming up here for Oswald. 4:20 left. It's been a good one. I believe this is the biggest lead for Cape at 7. Bluff biggest lead was around 6 or 7, about the same. It's been pretty tight throughout.
Bluff with only 1 field goal, almost halfway through, though. Made it tough for them. Got to score when you got the ball in your hands.
Klein, corner 3 off the mark.
Oswald's played well.
He has played well tonight.
Now you're chasing again. In the double bonus would be Cape on the next foul.
Oswald's one of those players, you like him when he's on your team. If you're playing against him, you probably don't like him. And I mean that wholeheartedly as a compliment. And he got the bucket, did McDonald, after he tipped away the would-be pass, and Coach Durden wants to take a timeout. Cape Central leads by 5 back after this 30-second break. .330 left in this ball game. Cape has the ball and a 5-point lead. Dribbled it off his foot, I think did Redden. Skip it cross court. Hardiman asking for it down in the post. Hughes down there guarding him. Gives it right back to Klein, and he got it to go.
That's a big bucket there.
And Poplar Bluff wants to take another timeout. It's a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. They've got it down to 2, 3:13 left in the game. Two-point game. We got a good one here.
Both teams have 2 timeouts left.
Baseball pass down to Hughes. Tried to dump it off, but had it deflected, but Chauncey quick and gets it right back. Now Central will run a little more time here.
Now you don't have to chase so much if you're Bluff.
And a foul on a shot, 2 more free
they
throws.
called it on Hardiman.
That's going to be 5 on Hardiman.
Wow.
So they got Martin out, they got Hardiman out. 2 of their big-time scorers on the bench now.
Hardiman fouls out with 16 and makes it tough. A lot of time left.
Jeff Ross messaged back in, said he was at a family fun night at school, and maybe he's got one in kindergarten, because we heard earlier about some kindergarten people that was watching it online from a Santa night or whatever. So Jeff was watching. He said there was a whole group that was very complimentary of the broadcast, so we appreciate the kind words, Jeff. Left the second one short. 3-point lead for the Tigers inside 3 minutes. Martin and Hardiman both have fouled out. for Bluff.
Probably their top 2 outside threats.
Yeah. Well, you got Klein out there still.
Yeah, Klein.
5-footer.
That's a good bucket.
Yeah, it sure was.
1 point game.
Nice dish from Hughes to Hodges, or excuse me, it wasn't Hodges, that was Tucker. Just couldn't finish. Step back 3, got it. Joseph Hardiman.
Wow. What
And
a
Poplar
big
Bluff
bucket.
takes the lead, 60-58. As the clock goes inside 2 minutes.
Now you don't have to pressure so much out high. Stop dribble penetration if you're Bluff.
And a block by Rowland, but a good follow there by Oswald. Tied at 60 apiece. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. Winner of this advances to play Sykeston in the SEMO Conference Championship tomorrow night at 8:30.
Tough
Runner
shot.
in the lane, got it, Hardiman.
2 tough shots.
Back-to-back buckets for Joseph Hardiman.
Hardiman. Coach Durden wanting them to back up. I think they're pressuring too much out in the ball, too, allowing Redden to do things like that.
To the line, shooting 2.
We don't even have a 13 in our book, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Got the first free throw.
Redden hadn't been too good. He's a make one, miss one free throw shooter tonight. Made that first one.
Couldn't get the second.
Spread the floor if you're Bluff. In the bonus.
Inside a minute now.
Joseph Hardiman shooting.
And he's going to get a offensive foul is Hardiman.
He took 2 shots that he had go in. That time he forced it. Coach Durden saying it was
Yeah.
all an act. Didn't even touch him, he said.
Clock is start, 56 seconds left. Poplar Bluff leads it, 62-61. Been a good one here. Heard from Tim Regano, former principal here at Sykes, and he's watching at home, enjoying the game. And Hodges gives the lead right back to Cape Central.
Big trip down, to say the least, for Bluff.
No doubt about that.
They've got to answer that score. Ooh, might have walked.
Rowland couldn't get the free throw line jumper to go, and now we're going to get a foul on Redden, or on Rowland.
Yeah.
On Redden.
No doubt foul there.
2 free throws coming up on Tyus Redden, who went to the ground hard.
Big trip down. Rolling with the 15-foot extended free throw line jumper. Redden, make one, miss one. We can still make it a game. Still a one-possession game, even if he makes them both, Chris. Coach Durden's got 2 timeouts.
23 seconds left. Got the first one, did Redden. Redden's up in double figures. He's probably got about 15, 16, something like that for Cape Central. Trying to make it a 3-point lead, too hard. So Bluff can tie it with a 2. Take the lead with the 3 inside 20 seconds.
Take a 3. Better give it to Hardiman. He's going to shoot it.
Say maybe dribble drive.
There.
You got two
timeout
timeouts if you need it. Klein for 3, top of the circle, off the mark. And we're going to get another foul as Klein couldn't get that 3 ball to go down. Yeah,
I'd like to see him use a timeout there. They didn't really know what to do.
Yeah, looked a little out of sorts. You did have 2 timelets left.
Roland becomes the third Mule to foul out. 2 free throws by Hodges will ice it.
Yeah. Actually, probably just, well, yeah, you're right, a 2-point game. I was thinking one would, but 64-62. Klein still your probably 3-point shooter. Best 3-point shooter out there for Bluff. But it won't matter if Hodges can knock this second one down.
He hits it, it's over.
Off the
One
mark,
opportunity.
Though, for the tie, and off the mark. Couldn't get it to go. That was a great one here as Cape Central wins it 65-62. So the Cape Central Tigers, they will move on to face Sykeston in the championship tomorrow night at 8:30.
Cape Central trailed at the half. A good second half by the Tigers. Set up a big showdown tomorrow.
Poplar Bluff will drop to the third-place game at 7 o'clock against Charleston. So that'll wrap it up here from Sykeston. I'd like to thank Mr. Steve Beidler and his crew, his digital media class students, who do a great job each and every night helping put these broadcasts together. For my partner, Jeff Limbaugh, I'm Chris Hotchkiss. Until tomorrow night, so long, everybody.